and welcome back to K&C Taxidermy. Make sure you like and follow us on YouTube at KC Taxidermy. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Coyote mount, and as you can see, we have our items here for our jaw set. And this is the mouth assembly that came with the form that we're going to be using for our howling coyote. And as you can see, this comes with the nose and mouth, and then of course we're going to be assembling this. And the instructions, it comes with some handy instructions here. So we are going to, it says to do this before, of course, you mount it. So we're going to be doing this before we go to mount our coyotes. First off, it says on the muzzle of the skin, it gives you some instructions to prep your hide. It says to cut off all the lip skin, and apparently you're going to glue that lip skin right up to the edge of the lip line on this mouth assembly, because you're not going to tuck into it, you're just going to glue it to the edge. But we'll do that later. Right now we're going to go ahead and start on this video assembling this mouth assembly for our, as you can see, the form, the head form for our coyote form itself. And it says it's very simple. This is the first one I've done myself, so we're going to go through this together. And it says to just pop it on from the back. So, and as you can see, it kind of just pops in there. And of course, you know, they don't make things to fit exactly perfect. I was playing with this earlier, and you kind of gotta play with it, and it does eventually kind of fit in there. But you always want to check, because I was looking at how the back, the molars fit in there as well. And then there is kind of a ledge in there. I know it's hard to see because it's black, but there is kind of a little ledge indentation up here behind the nose that kind of is going to sit and rest right into, like that. And then this, you can kind of push this down, oops, kind of hold this with this finger, and then kind of pop this down, and it does kind of pop. And I don't like how that side sits up a little higher, but eventually the more you play with it, you'll get it how you like it. And like I said, you'll want to make sure your teeth look even on each side before you do any gluing. And you're not going to do any painting on this, because the painting is already done, and it says on the instructions, if you're going to do any painting, now is the time to do that before I think it says, let me see here, I think I read that it says to assemble the mouthpiece is very simple. First clean the cast, which I've already done, and then if you want to do any additional painting to the interior of the mouth, do it at this time. If not, insert the jaw set through the back of the lip ring. That's what we did just now. Okay, And then once you get that, and we're gonna glue it, of course I use my handy dandy CA glue for everything. And so I'll go ahead and glue that, and then it says to close any cracks, because see, as you can see there's some open cracks around the edges. We're going to use our Magisculpt or your epoxy, so to close any of the cracks and do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one in, and then we're going to do the bottom. And of course I'm checking to make sure everything is staying where I want it to. There we go, click that in. Over there. I want this side to come down just a little more. Like that. Here we go. That feels like it's snapped into place good. All right, now I'm going to come over along these edges. And of course, I'm using my activator, which helps my CA glue set faster. Imagine that, I've got hair everywhere in a taxidermy shop. Alright, so that shouldn't be going anywhere, as you can see. So that looks good to me. Glue that leaked through here, but that's okay. We'll just touch it up with some black. Alright, and then it looks like we're just going to pop this in from underneath. But now we're going to do the bottom jaw set. Click that one in like that. Okay. Make sure everything looks good. There we go, and see it lines up with back there. See how it lines up in the back flush with the other one. All right, so I am going to flip this over, and I am going to glue this one in. Okay, get that glued into place. So that doesn't go anywhere. All right, and if you can see those gaps in there, down there at the bottom? That's what we're gonna go in with our epoxy from behind and we're just going to fill in these gaps and make it look nice and neat. As you can see, there are big things going on here at K&C Taxidermy, so make sure you subscribe so you can get notifications on everything that's going on here at K&C Taxidermy. We'll see you then.